I hate this game. It's getting late, and I don't wanna be late for school. Night dudes, see you again tomorrow. Last online. 5 years ago. We are greedy. Our games are buggy and unfinished. We have potential but we are lazy. We've released the same game on 3 generations. Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, Counter-Strike, PUBG, XCOM 2. Non-player character. Says something slightly insulting. Me. Quick saving. I feel like they finally mastered the art of good lighting in video games. Really makes the graphics pop. When the game hasn't you in the ending credits. Turn off the FPS counter and enjoy the game. Gamers. Me that grew up with Super Nintendo Entertainment System and a PS1. Kids on Reddit saying 30 FPS games are unplayable. Sees, I found your old Barbie, can I have it? Of course dear, it's all yours. Bro, I found it in your room. Put it back. Mom, can we have burger? No there is burger in Starfield. Burger in Starfield. Hey little man how's it going? Yay. Guys, women are so emotional. Guys at 2 AM losing on a video game. Better safe than sorry. 198/200. Reload. 5 stages of acceptance of unskippable cutscenes. A fan-made short from 12 years ago. One of the richest corporations in the world now. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Internet study shows what video game characters the public finds the sexiest. This is why I have to stop and think before pressing X. This is proof that game evolution can go backwards. Nights in Dying Light 2. Nights in Dying Light 1. Me against AIs. Me against other players online. Tell me the truth. I'm ready to hear it. Buying and playing the game that you used to play as a kid will not give you the same pleasure as it did back then. PS5 will have 4K graphics. Me using the same TV since 2012. Pass off the Resident Evil fan base with one sentence. Have fun. Gamer collection. My babies. Xboxes. Nintendo. Whatever those systems are. Dejected size. You find lots of ammo in a video game. You find lots of ammo in a video game. Bethesda developers responding to Starfield reviews on Steam. It's boring. No it isn't. RPGs if playable characters couldn't learn anything instantly. Persona fans. Fallout fans. Not playing the first 2 games in the series. When your mom checks 4 games on your computer. Adobe After Effects. Adobe Valorant. Adobe Photoshop. Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Illustrator. Sneak 100. The facts of life. PC gamers. Console gamers. Mobile gamers are the worst. If a game is rated M because of blood and gore, then the combat should allow me to dismember or mutilate enemies. Gaming is my therapy. Me gaming. Survival horror be like. Game gives you ammo. Game gives you a lot of ammo. Sordis in Japanese video games. Sordis in American video games. Sordis in Saudi video games. People, all you do is play video games. Also people. Red Dead Redemption 3 has been officially confirmed by Rockstar. Rockstar Games has officially confirmed the development of Red Dead Redemption 3. 60 years later, I'm waiting. The graphics are even better in 4K. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. Changing the game's language to Russian for fun. Not knowing how to switch back to English. Me playing battle royale shooters. Me playing any other FPS. Forcefully shutting down your computer. What it looks like. What it feels like. Xbox players. PlayStation players. People that still do console wars. Game developers. Tell me the truth. I'm ready to hear it. PlanetSide 2 can support more than 1,000 players in a single low latency FPS battle, and the game came out in 2012. We all think you should stop acting. Like it's a monumental achievement to get 32 players into a large-scale battle. What are the best PlayStation 2 games? Me. Toxic gamers when they die in a game. Good relation with your mother I have. Facts. Games don't need better graphics. They need better stories. Genie, you have 3 wishes. Me. Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a PlayStation. What about side by side with a friend? I could do that. Good job, internet. You bullied NFTs out of mainstream games. PlayStation 2. PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5. Come to bed, honey. But my friends' wives let them play until 10. Slacks. Now, I hate it here. Favorite retro video game title, but replace one word with ace. Wait, you people actually care who wins the game awards? I thought it was a joke. Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6. Coming 2025. Vampire when he realizes that I play Dying Light and I have UV flashlight. You have a powerful gaming laptop and you still play Doom 1 and 2. It's a peaceful life. Explain that atheists. If God doesn't exist, who gives money to CJ when he does stunts with his bicycle? 2013. Rematch? 2021. Hello. Still up for a rematch? For sure. Our battle ended 500 years ago. Well, now I'm ready for a rematch. Please tell me once more. Everyone can play whatever they want and no one should bother them. I'm really enjoying this popular new game. Let's see what people online think about it. This is the worst game ever made. Never again. It's 1 AM. Let's play until we lose. So an all-nighter? Hee hee hee, hee hee hee, hee hee hee. Cheat codes then. Cheat codes now. When your PC is old, but it gets the job done. Okay, be good to me again today, my little war machine. You're in a boss fight with 0 ammo and 1 HP left. All you can do now to survive is run away. When I'm in a worst UI layout competition and my opponent is Epic Games. Oh my god. I finally did it. Do you see me, devs? Are you proud of me? At the studio. Someone beat the game without any upgrades. Why? Video games be like. The path is bulked. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? It takes two. Cutie the elephant aka the queen. Sad dealt scene. After 6 years, he finally made it. People who play old games despite bad graphics. Me, grabbing everything I see in a game. Me, having to make space in the inventory. I'm so sorry honey. I'm sorry my children. There will be no food tonight. Somebody pirated a game I made in 1995. Sweats are ruining Call of Duty. My brother in Christ. Call of Duty has always been sweaty. Heading to school after playing games till 4 AM. Heading to work after staying up past 10 PM in my mid-20s. 3 types of guys when the random teammate is a girl. Duck you, go back to the kitchen. Or much worse. Girl, girl, girl. Sweet, this teammate has a mic. Streamer, icing game. Keyboard. Please don't kill me. I have a wife and 87 keys. Me waiting 3 years to buy a $60 game for $15. Patience is necessary to reach one's goal. Battlefront 3, Team Fortress 3, Arc 2, Geometry Dash 2.2, Silksong, GTA 6, never coming out. Downloadable content should be cross-platform. Change my mind. There is no reason why I should have to pay for the same downloadable content twice. Change my mind. What do gamers hate the most? A. Low FPS. B. Bad teammate. C. Connection lost. D. Mom called to pause online game. Playing great. Having fun. Algorithm kicks into force 50-50 win-loss ratio. Describe a video game as badly as you can. Others will have to guess what game you're describing. 10-year-old me looking at the video games I can't afford. 40-year-old me looking at my games I don't have time to play. Video games peaked in 2006 when in LEGO Star Wars the original trilogy, they couldn't have the iconic dialogue of Darth Vader telling Luke Skywalker he's his father, because LEGO games didn't have dialogue at the time. So they just had to have Vader point to a duck in photograph of Anakin and a pregnant Padme. Money doesn't bring happiness. Me with money. Toxic over competitive players. People that play for fun. Dinner time. Me about to finish a really hard game. Working for 30 minutes. Grinding a game for 8 hours for a slightly cooler helmet. When we said you could be a dark wizard, we didn't mean this dark. Hogwarts Legacy sociopaths are using Wingardium Leviosa to launch cats off buildings. The main quest line. Me getting married to my favorite non-player character. Gamers, when the controller they threw in a fit of rage isn't working anymore. Game publishers. Users want hardcore PvP multiplayer. Single player story mode is old news. Gamers. Who would emerge victorious after a fight? Homelander. 8%. Kratos. 92%. I love democracy. Rockstar never planned to milk GTA Online. If you hadn't liked it so much, we could have had GTA 7 by now. Till next time. When you fully upgrade your starter car. When the game crash, and you remember that last save was 4 hours ago. Enemy squad. My squad. 2,184 meters. 1,400 meters. 795 meters. Los Santos Customs be like what brings you in today. That awkward moment when you spawn in the enemy's base. I'm dying. My life flashes before my eyes. Nice. You loot an enemy in a game. After you kill them, there's a letter from their kid telling them how much they miss him. That moment when you've been playing too much Fallout 4 and you start hallucinating. The entire Super Mario Bros. File size is 31 kilobytes. This image is 410 kilobytes. The real tears of the kingdom. I will never be able to unsee this, and now so will you. When you're level 1 and have to wear any armor you can get. Dialogue window. You cannot ship an incomplete game. EA. My teacher was right. Never trust the news people. The entire gaming or Tetris community. Sky News. An instant deal breaker in my eyes. Does your new single player game require an internet connection? Yes. Then duck off. My heart. Playing a game in complete darkness. Playing a game with jump scares. Playing any game with a flashlight. Psychopaths. Serial killers. People who turn off their console without closing the game. Winning an online game alone. Losing an online game with friends. Every gamer has experienced this. I'm going to bed early. Is that the sun? Video game at launch. Season 5. Me playing every game ever. I don't need a ducking tutorial. My wedding. Bungie's downfall. My sister, why don't you ask your uncle to play some Call of Duty with you? My nephew, piffed. He probably doesn't even know how to reload. Me. My mom. Me. My older brother who won't give me a turn on the PS2. Gamers when they are about to rage, but can't afford another controller. Never mind. When you join a match, and someone is blasting music through their mic. Me when I beat the hardest boss in a game, after raging for 2 hours. Almost lost my cool there. I want a gothic steampunk game. I want to explore the dark and dreary alleys of old London, contrasted by the whirling and turning of gears as machines come to life. Gamers, I'm so good at this game. I hate this game. I've played enough video games to know that there's a boss fight behind this door. This is why I hate video games. They appeal to the male fantasy. When you shoot a non-player character in the street with a grenade gun because they simply bumped into you. Almost lost my cool there. Me when someone is being toxic in competitive games. My brain. Me. Are you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go apeshit? I ducking love night vision goggles. I want to ducking see everything through a grainy bright green filter that gives me migraines. I love being blinded just by being anywhere near the handful of light sources on this pitch bulk map. Which turns me into a frog. Now suffer. Me chilling on a leaf. Which wait. Me experiencing happiness for the first time in my life. Which wait no. Alright team, how do we get VR into mainstream? Social networking, business applications, produce actual games for it, that on meme level party games, or glorified tech demos with 15 minutes of playable content. Boys after playing together for 2 hours straight without even knowing each other's name. Not sure if one means I have one extra life, or if this is my last life. Controller, low battery, me, keeps playing. Controller, low battery, me, keeps playing. Controller, ice, me. Watches you mere dear 15 people in the street. Happily sells you a hot dog. If nobody got me, I know video games got me. Can I get an amen? $50 whatever you want baby. Can you sit in the room with me while I play Silent Hill 2 so it's less scary? When your game crashes, but the autosave feature actually saved your progress. When your teammate tells you the enemy's direction, but you still look the wrong way. I thought you said west. The best Pokemon quote of all time. Health must come first, or else evil can't prosper. Unhated game developers annual meeting. Relogic. It's been fun Yoshi, but only a one is destined to achieve victory. Yahoo! Rahana, look out. Damn, they don't call it Super Smash Bros. For nothing. Gaming together is the best. When you're on the last mission of the game, and you hear a slowed down instrumental version of the main theme. Crash Bandicoot. Guys, I can explain. Ratchet Clank. You're getting a trilogy remaster, a card game remaster, and a next-gen sequel. I'm only getting one reboot game and a next-gen sequel to that. Spyro the Dragon. Seriously? I only got a trilogy remaster. Rayman. You guys are still getting attention? Gaming. Then. Oh man. I've got nothing to play. Now. Oh man. I've got nothing to play. Son, one day you'll be a man. Dad, I'm 32. But you keep quitting matches when you're losing. My boyfriend. Me. Watching him defeat that one boss I couldn't. Haha yes. Die trash. PC players. Powerful graphics and cool computer stuff. Console gamers. Mobile gamers. How it feels when some rando at a party asks me about gaming. I asked what kind of gamer you are. I will be telling your story to my grandchildren. It is time to go. Was I a good OS? No. I'm told you were the best. I breathe air for you. I pump blood for you. I filter garbage for you. You don't have enough unplayed games. Buy more. Hey, can I copy your homework? Sure. Just make it look different, so that it doesn't look like you just copied it. Sure thing. Disney Pixar, Lightyear. Destiny 2, Lightfall. Assassin's Creed is finally getting a game set in feudal Japan. The game will be an RPG. Rumors suggest that there will be less fantasy element. Activision Blizzard about to make EA look like a beloved company. I'll let quackers ruin my old games and infest my new ones. I'll let my greed ruin Overwatch 2 and treat my employees like shit. I cease and desist people making my old games playable. I nourish a creator for saying he wants to teach his kids about certain issues. Sim racing mother duckers building an $80,000 sim racing rig instead of buying a real car. Playing multiplayer games. Boss. Leader. Noob team. Raiden. Simps. Every single teen ever. Real mother duckers. Me after following a step-by-step guide to getting collectibles and end up with 199 over 200. Battlefield 2042. Holy shit. This looks amazing. Can't wait to not pre-order and buy it after it releases. Because I have learned that pre-ordering is a shitty practice. Cyberpunk. Games that let an AI control you when you're AFK. Games that don't kick you for being AFK. Games that kick you for being AFK. Me on my way to work, knowing I just bought a new game that I've been wanting to play. Crying. PS5 users. Xbox Series X user. Me who can't afford to buy either. My gaming PC. My cable management. When you're more careful managing your money in video games than in real life, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kinda retarded. Video games cause violence. Meanwhile me playing a save from 1 hour ago because my dialogue made the non-player character sad. Listen up, Marines. While you're playing Atomic Heart, do not have sex with the Russian robots. But, sir, hear me out. Some gaming scenes are better left not seen. People who don't know. People who know. GTA be like. GTA finally drops a new trailer. Finds out it releases in 2025. Legends who realize it's a console release, and PC players would have to wait another year. Me. Brings dog to the vet. The veteran. Confused that I brought ADS with Nintendogs open. Starfield players be like. Starfield, button to eat food update. Cyberpunk 2077, patch 2.01. Baldur's Gate 3 patch 5. Times have changed. Buying a Nintendo game in 2011 for $50. Waiting 10 years until it costs $60. Me, 100% in a game. Stupidly hard mini games. Me playing horror games and not getting scared by jump scares or loud noises. My headphones telling me the battery is low while I play horror games. When your noob friend finally starts pulling off some good plays and you're just there proud of them. Brand new AAA games flexing with their high-end graphics. An indie studio with a huge pizza obsession and access to MS Paint. It's pizza time. Elytra. Minecraft community. Horses. Minecarts. Playing video games every day? Really? Man of your talents? It's a peaceful life. The villain. I will destroy the world. The hero. Where you gonna live? The villain. Me. GTA 6 trailer. Studying for exam. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Being so good players call you a quacker. When you realize the game you bought on launch day is now over a decade old. My squad, we don't need another teammate, let's just get a random. The random. The character repeated the funny dialogue from earlier in the conversation. The dialogue keeps repeating. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Being called a quacker when it's just skill. We need a slur for toddlers. In Polish we have gałniaki, which roughly translates to shuttlings. She, how many hours do you have in this game? Me, 3,000 plus. She, so you are a good player, right? When you are playing a VR horror game and feel something against your leg, mom come pick me up, I'm scared. Dude looks like he is playing GTA looking for a new vehicle. Video game logic be like. The road is bulked. The four horsemen of bad game design. Waiting for platforms in a platformer. Too much talking. Unnecessary amounts of grinding or padding. Hand holding or excessively long tutorials. Can I deposit some items please? Of course. We'll store all your items, no matter how small. Okay. Great. Be careful with the sword of eternal fire. It's kinda heat. Gaming is for kids. Grow up. Me and the squad in 60 years. Kids today, man, this game's tutorial is kind of difficult. People who played Driver on PS1 Game. Stealth is optional. Me and my friend. Kaboom. Yes Rico. Kaboom. Hey bro. Look at what I wrote. EA is a good company. Me. Yeet the child. I don't always snack at gaming. But when I do, I blame the lag, controller, weather, couch, cat, screen, dog, light, game. Any gaming sub, you're not playing this game the right way. Me. Shut up. I'm playing the way I want to play. Your item has been successfully sold on the Steam marketplace for $0.03. We don't need VR. I like those old school retro graphics better. The old school graphics. When you keep dying in the exact same spot in a game. When someone new ventures into a realm of activity, they may stumble upon a surprising stroke of luck. Boss HP. I almost got him first try. Second try he'll be dead. Boss HP. When you just installed a game, but there is a big update. My day's pretty packed too. To do. 1. Games. 2. Nap. When she lets you buy a PS5, but now you gotta go see a musical with her. Which one is your favorite? Morrowind. Oblivion. Skyrim. Dying halfway through a level, realizing you quick saved it. Subnautica. Stardew Valley. Wanting to mod them, but I have them on Switch. The Dungeon Guardian. Me playing Terraria for the first time. Me, underleveled, finally beating the 100,000 health boss. The boss entering its second phase and getting a new health pool 150,000. When you remember how you won that 1 versus 5 game. This is exactly how I see Gabe during the winter sale. When you spend 2 hours on a side quest with no proper reward. The Commando from Command & Conquer, Santa Claus, has a present for you. Video games for poor people in 2008. Video games for rich people today. When I hear about yet another Soul-likes game coming out. You're 24, you're not a kid anymore. Why are you still playing video games? Grow the duck up. Me who didn't get to play any video games as a kid finally trying out an old game I always wanted to play on my recently bought shitty laptop. Remember when we used to hate these shiners before their release on 3D games? When you finish the race, but the AI takes over your car and crashes. Look how they massacred my boy. That moment, when Paladin Dance finds out that you're dating Piper instead. When she leaves a note on your Xbox that says this isn't working anymore, but you turn it on and it works just fine. Granite, tough, diorite, that one bulk in caves. How would movies about those franchises even work before the crossover? Super Smash Bros. Will get their own movie. That's good. But it'll come out in a couple of years. That's bad. Illumination will be busy making movies about Zelda, Kirby, and Splatoon. That's good. Which also means movies about Duck Hunt, Wii Fit, and Game & Watch. That's bad. My 7-year-old self would always do this. Use my first diamond responsibly and save it for something useful like a sword pickaxe or enchanting table. Diamond shovel. You want Half-Life 3. I want Half-Life 2 Episode 3. We are not the same. Me getting back into a game after years, but all my old friends have turned into incels. Resident Evil, Zelda, Spider-Man, Mario, Sonic, Star Wars, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat fans when they got good games in 2023. Metal Gear and Silent Hill fans when their franchises finally got acknowledged. Back when 60 FPS didn't need to be sacrificed for great graphics. Performance mode, 60 FPS. Quality mode, 30 FPS. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Teacher, you can't hear pictures. Me. What you think Mega Man was 15 years ago? What Mega Man was 15 years ago? Oh boy, I'm gonna spend day 2 of my weekend playing my game. Forgot to save last night, dumbass. Call of Duty and Blizzard devs. All the bad decisions of developing our games were because of Bobby Kotick. So, that means you'll start developing your games better? For the better, right? POV. You hear this thing? Plants vs Zombies fans. Five Nights at Freddy's fans. Lethal Company fans. Me, I trust my friends. My friends. When you find the damn fourth Chaos Emerald. Hankei, Star Rail having a character named March 7th. Genshin Impact having a character named Gaming. Celsius. Fahrenheit. Indigo Prophecy. Weaver Lane. Eugenics. Eats pill that creates mass from nothing. Becomes every the thing prop at once. Protagonist, whose name is like Jim John or something. 8-year-old me, when I get scammed by a how to get Clash of Clans gems for free YouTube ad. I want you to say psych. Why is everyone Chrome? Everyone is Chrome and Pokemon Violet. Grand Theft Auto 4. Hello GTA. Grand Theft Auto 5. Hello again. GTA. Grand Theft Auto 6. With E3 gone forever, Nintendo has to do it to honor it. Maybe now you'll reconsider announcing Mario Ballet. Carlatch's reputation. Carlatch. The hospital workers seeing a video game character come in for a sick child. It's Joel from The Last of Us. Just a Royal Clan War situation. Opponent cards. My cards. Meet a Supercell. How do I explain to a non-MMA fan that the guy on the left beats the guy on the right? If I had a nickel for every story in the last 10 years involving a grumpy adult struggling with grief who needs to escort a kid on some journey and ends up bonding with them, I'd have 3 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened thrice. Me, Mom, can I get Super Mario? Mom, no, we already have Super Mario at home. Super Mario at home. My teammate. We have a big group pushing in from the west. Let's duck them up. Me hiding in a bush across the street. Please no. I used to be an adventurer like you. Until I took an arrow to the neck and found a gas bill attached to it. Play Minecraft normally with friends. Kill them as much as you can to the point they rage quit. Starfield Planet. Literally doesn't exist in the game. Landing point. Bounding box with 9-minute run radius. Deceptive horizon to make planet seem seamless. Five Nights at Freddy's fans. Bendy fans. Eating from this year in terms of content. Therapist. Emo Sam Lake with lots of hair does not exist. He can't hurt you. Emo Sam Lake. Raikou meets its ancestor. Raikou. Laughing. That guy looks so stupid. I miss Donkey Kong games. Game. Stealth is optional for this mission. Me. It still counts as stealth if no one lives to tell about it. Diablo ad in Times Square as the sky turns orange from fires in Canada. Wife got me a new coin. I like my odds. One more game. Time for bed. Peace was restored to the kingdom. And they lived happily ever after. Holy shit, we just sold 20 million copies. Make a sequel. Wait, never mind. Horizon's Aloy stars on the cover of Vanity Fair magazine for breaking gender stereotypes in video games. The Silver Snipers, a Counter-Strike team made of seniors. Developers have never used a flashlight in their lives. Flashlights in real life. Flashlights in video games. Sonic's Hedgehog. Look into the fire. It will show you your spirit animal. Whoa. Go catch all 150 Pokemon. 5 of them are extinct. 3 of them are myths. And 1 of them nobody even knows that it exists. Halo fans after watching The Last of Us's TV show and imagining how good the Halo show could have been. POV, my wife who doesn't like video games has played Baldur's Gate 3 for 9 straight hours today. I found proof Mario doesn't hit Yoshi, he just points with his lingo. Non-player character. I offer you the greatest weapon our tribe has passed down for generations. Me realizing it lowers my damage by 10%. Set your brightness so the logo is barely visible. Yeah. No. Who does that? GTA San Andreas had peak dialogue writing. Key to her heart. Now I know you're blind, man. But you gotta see this. Every hard mode in a nutshell. More enemies. New enemy moves. Enemies hit harder. Extra ending. Better loot chances. Enemies gain plus 500% health. Enemies regenerate health. My Nintendo every day since 2006 waiting for me to come back and feed it. I want a new bulk and write game. The fact that you could visit Kanto in Pokemon Silver was mind-blowing back then. Still amazing. Do you know what you just did? The new Tropic Thunder game looking good. Bravo Naughty Dog. POV. You are in the backseat, reading the game manual on a PS2 game you just purchased, and so excited to get home. Pass filter era of video games. 2005 to 2013. Nintendo fans right now. $60. Fans rejoice. $70. Fans riot. Female vs male bets in Cyberpunk 2077. I really wish games wouldn't force the camera here, when I prefer it here. To me, this was the true golden era of gaming. Nintendo GameCube, Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, Xbox. No wonder Kratos was so OP. Heh, welcome to the club, Kratos. The ripped old bald man with awesome facial hair and godlike powers club. Opinion. The change of tone in Call of Duty was a disgrace. Call of Duty, dedicated to the veterans of World War II who sacrificed their lives for the preservation of liberty. Call of Duty. Playtime is over when Nikki drops in. Mighty mate. Holy shut dude, there's a guy over there. Guy over there. Medium-sized indie game company with a big license. Most successful game company in the world creating their own game. Mainline Elder Scrolls games from 1996 to 2006. The Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall. The Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind. The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion. Mainline Elder Scrolls games from 2011 to 2023. The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim. Why the hell would I spend 10 minutes walking to Hyrule Castle when I can build the most garbage car in the history of engineering and get there in 45 minutes? This new Walking Dead game should be illegal. Kids today will never understand the struggle. You can't stay in the dark forever. Light Boy, there's no better way to see the light. Light Boy is a unique accessory designed to be used with Game Boy. It is a lightweight, compact instrument which unfolds to fit directly onto Game Boy, allowing to view the screen light through a magnifying glass. Our game has memory leak. Now modern PCs need to come with more memory to compensate. 2014. Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. 2023. The Lord of the Rings, Gollum. 64 rare candies. Have you been up all night eating rare candies? You don't have enough badges to train me. The Last of Us game. The Last of Us series. Hi. POV. Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo DS is teaching you how to gamble. Starfield exploration be like. See that planet? You can fast travel to it. PS1 vs PS5. Hello Steve from Minecraft. Hello Kratos from God of War. Hello Ness from Up. Say smash and I will break your knees. It's been so long since I've played an old game. Stop pretending you're having fun. The sense of wonder you once had is gone forever. Hee Sonic go brrrr. Welcome to multiplayer. Duck off. Wah. You duck off. Enemy team so angry already. That's your teammate. Mortal Kombat 1. PS5 vs Switch. PS5. Nintendo Switch. You can't have Gollum. We have Gollum at home. Gollum at home. Calm down. Quiet. Orc will hear us. Don't hurt us. Not our hands. Our poor handses. Psst. Quick now. Before he leave. Convince Smeagol to kill the beetle and hide. Too dangerous. Because Gollum cannot kill orcs wearing a helmet. Spider. The spider is still around. Wraiths. Wind Nazgul are always watchful. After 9 years, this cancellation still hurts like the first day. When you realize that your whole purpose is to follow this 8-jot around all day. Non-player character watching me reload for the 10th time after only firing 1 bullet. GTA cop logic. This is the 4th time you've been arrested for mid-year today. Another $300 fine will teach you a lesson. Now get out of here. Be the change you want to see in the world. Me working on improving my life. Me perfecting my character's gear or stats. It's not easy to be a gamer. Oh boy, I'm so excited to start playing this new game. Tap tap tap. 7 hours later. Finally. Don't tell me you've beaten the new game already. No, I just created my own character. Now it's time to come up with a name for my character. POV. It's 1997, and you're making the toughest choice of your life so far. Player select. Mario. Luigi. Peach. Toad. Yoshi. Donkey Kong. Wario. Bowser. Assassin's Creed players doing their best to act casual after killing half of the city guard in the middle of the day. Tifa Lockhart if she had kept her original outfit from Final Fantasy VII. My character waiting for me to do something while I look through the 50 Stardew Valley wiki pages I have open. Hey, I just bought Diablo 4. This should be great for couch co-op. Why do we need a PSN account for player 2? Usually, we can just use a guest account. What the duck? It also needs a battle.net account. This is just like Mortal Kombat 1 where you can't see player 2 fatalities because guest account has not unlocked them. Oh my god. I miss the PS3 couch co-op era. Remember when people used to parody the bad UI for games? Now it's reality. What game company execs think we want? What we actually want? Link, Hyrule was devastated and everyone died. You disappeared for 100 years. Where were you? You're looking at the best and most detailed beard in gaming history. This Prince of Persia game was ahead of its time. Fun fact, the commonly believed tutorial of the game driver wasn't the actual tutorial. The game has its own separate training mode that many people, including myself, missed. This is how old GTA 5 is. Grand Theft Auto 5, 2013, reference in Grand Theft Auto 5, 2022. Do you guys think they'll let us ride horses in GTA 6? Rockstar, who originally wanted to let you ride horses in GTA 5, but cut it because they couldn't get it working correctly. It was true in 2007, and it's still true now. I love going on message boards and complaining about games I've never played. True. False. Best dives in gaming. Santa's Workshop. Step 1. Check the wish. Bulks. Step 2. Build it. Bulks. PS5. I'm sorry. A new RPG to explore. Time to construct the perfect character. secret. Status. Multipliers. Behold. The archon of ultimate power. Cool. What do you have for defense? Poke. Respawn. I'm telling ya, we got more in common with the Goombas and Koopas than any of us do with Princess Peach or Bowser. Can we not do this today, Toad? I ain't nothing like a dirty Goomba. Screw you. It's all just theater. 1 week, the princesses getting squidnapped by Bowser. Then the next, they're best buddies and driven go-karts together. And it ain't just those two. Princess Daisy, Rosalina, Duck and Wario, they're all in one big party and we ain't invited. It's called diplomacy, Toad. You want us at war forever? Oh yeah, awful convenient those wars. Huh. While the aristocrats are playing golf up in their castles. They got us totes and Goombas killing each other over their fake wars. Fake wars? You best watch your mouth. Son. I fought in the Mushroom Wars. Served alongside Mario himself. Oh stars above. Mario's one of them. Mario is a national hero. That's it, Toad. You're out here. Gallon of alien cram. A jar full of alien cram that you intentionally purchased. It's heavier than you'd think. You gotta carry this around everywhere now. When you keep dying to a boss, but kill him on your 16th attempt. Know your ducking place, trash. New game get announced with close release date. Trailer drops and reveals a longer wait time. Game is revealed to be overpriced, but still looks worth it. The game is trash. What do you want, milk drinker? Quick save. Before online multiplayer, water. After online multiplayer, sodium chloride. These are legally considered retro now. Feel old yet? In 2013, a dad in China hired gamers to kill his son in video games, so the son would start looking for a job and get a life. Dad, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Nintendo. Amazing games. On the one hand, gold. Nintendo. Merciless legal team. On the other hand, painful, agonizing failure. You finally finish waiting 2 hours for the game to download its ducking resources. Compiling shaders. Microsoft is going to start selling our data, even when we just search our own machines. What do you mean, start? Sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. $2,000 gaming PC. You didn't like the game. Uninstall from Game Pass. Refund. My $70. My love for the game. My skill at the game. What is your gaming position? Even after my dopamine depleted, I can't stop playing competitive video games. I ducking love getting angry so much. Use a shield when you're new to Call of Duty. Use a shield all the time. People call you a shield user. You become your fate shield use. If you don't feel old yet, here's your childhood behind glass in a museum. Your PC is so fast. Playtime. 6 hours. When do I start getting good? Playtime. 5001.7 hours. That's the neat part, you don't. Dear, dinner's ready in 30 minutes. Okay, thanks for telling me, Mom. 20 minutes later. Dinner is ready soon, so I gotta hop off. Thanks for playing, guys. This food is delicious, Mom. I'm glad you like it. Thanks for coming down early to set the table too. I just plugged in my old Xbox 360 and seen this message. I'm crying. Mom said I have to go. No, okay, we can play tomorrow. Hey man, I don't know if you still remember me, but we used to play like 8 years ago, lol. I got married last week actually. Me, a console players, PC players enjoying their 3000 plus mods. Video games in the 80s, run, jump, eat this flower, collect the coins. Video games now. You are a broken man, haunted by the choices you've made. You do not fear the sweet embrace of adult, but you still have unfinished business. Gaming until 3 AM in your 20s. Till doubt. Gaming until 3 AM in your 30s. God help us. Me enjoying new game I bought yesterday. Minus 90%. 4.92 euros. This male plays PlayStation. At the moment, he stands no chance of mating. When Red Dead 2 is so realistic that you can actually smell the horse shut through the screen. Stop, he's already dead. Baldur's Gate. Starfield. 11 PM. Good night. Good night. 12 AM. 3 AM. Ted, we found you in the park, throwing rocks at Baldur's Gate fans. Dragon Age fans. Why should they be happy? When you pirate a game and run it, but you see CMD opening for a split second and closing immediately after. Gaming during New Year's Eve. 23:58. Gaming. 23:59. Gaming. 0-100 hours. 0001. Gaming. If your game is gonna take longer than 2 years to release, don't reveal it yet. When you are doing really well in a game, and then lag and disconnect. The boss that I couldn't beat when I was a kid, me returning to the game just to kill him. God of War's creator is unhappy with the direction of Kratos. God of War creator David Jaffe isn't a fan of the softer and more mature Kratos, telling devs to keep their personal feelings out of his story. Me starts playing a ranked match. My ping. My Wi-Fi. My parents. Dinner is ready. My opponent. My answer 1 guys. Goodbye. Last online. 9 years ago. My brain at school. My brain playing video games. After looking around the room for 2 minutes, my wife says I can't find the case forward. Top ranked players who play 10 plus hours a day. Me trying to have fun after a bad day at work. The boss when you fight him. The boss when you unlock him as a playable character. Everyone fighting over what platform or system is superior for gaming. Me. Gaming is gaming. Tries to move forward. Writes www in chat. PC2, PS5 and Xbox X. Everyone, I'm so excited for GTA 6. Me. Why is my GTA 3 lagging? How it feels knowing Bethesda had a really cool concept for a post-nuclear Atlantic City run by the Mafia, and wasted it on a Fallout 76 expedition. When you start playing a game, and try to look down, but the y-axis is inverted. Me looking at my expensive high-end gaming PC I just finished building, that I'll never have time to play. You know what? Duck it. Jithianki. Level 1 Cleric. Saloon. Jithianki Cleric of Saloon. Shadowheart is about to have a ducking aneurysm. Hey, what's the new Modern Warfare 3 about? Is it good? Well, it's about it's kinda like. Let me guess, you're looking for missiles again. We're looking for missiles again. When your siblings ask you who the top score holder is in all of their hand-me-down video games, well, of course I know him. He's me. When you invite your friend over to play some games, and he starts reaching for the good controller. Let him play. It's not like he'll be gaming for the rest of his life, right? Gaming in 2057 be like. Gaming year 2024. Gaming year 2024. Gaming year 2024. Gaming year 2025. I'm ugly, so I have a hard life. I'm playing life on hardcore mode. 2002. This is peak gaming. 2023. I'm bored. The year is 2004. GTA is all that's wrong with Western society. The year is 2013. GTA is all that's wrong with Western society. The year is 2023. GTA is all that's wrong with Western society. This screen is responsible for more heart attacks than diabetes and high blood pressure combined. Please insert a PlayStation or PlayStation 2 format disc. When you save the game just after the game auto-saves. When the entire group promised to show up on game night but one is running late, so you call him. I summon you to fulfill your oath. Video games allow us to do and experience things that are completely impossible in real life. You feel well rested. When the game takes a while to load and you think about your life for a few seconds. Why you didn't announce platforms? PC 2026. Rockstar GTA 6. This whole pay for online gaming bullshit. Xbox. I raised that boy. Grand Theft Auto 6. Coming 2025. Current objective. Survive. Me explaining lore behind my favorite games in extreme detail to the one person who decided to talk to me. Hey, why did the Dead by Daylight devs give the Xenomorph Queen so much ace? Hold on, I gotta look something up. Me who keeps losing games because of slow PC. Gets a new gaming PC. Still loses, but now in 240 FPS. When the game has a bulk loading screen and I see my reflection in the monitor. I always finish a game before buying more. Be honest. Well, I may not 100% it, but no. What's your Steam library at? I have 637 unplayed games. Thank you. When the game takes a while to load and you think about your life for a few seconds. Baldur's Gate 3 Colossal new patch adds a playable epilogue set 6 months after the game ends with 3,589 new lines of dialogue, 2 new difficulty modes, and I'm running out of headline space. My girlfriend, ladies and gentlemen, I just got you Spider-Man 2. I hope you like it. Parents that understand why you can't pause an online game. How I sleep every night knowing online console gaming could have been completely free, but Microsoft popularized the subscription-based model that other competitors also started using. Ah yeah, winning, son. Yep, having a great time. Thanks dad. Me, crouched in front of the used video game section for 2 hours. Me with plus 500 hours played, maximum gear and maximum level. Non-player character offering me a low-level quest because I forgot to do it. That feel when you defeat the boss after dying 100 times. The Terminator wins. Flawless victory. Mom seeing you open the Xbox on Christmas. Mom seeing you play the Xbox. Gaming industry. New indie company releases amazing games. They get lots of money and invested into growth. They become too large and corporate greed takes over. They only release half-baked cash grabs now. Play a game with you? Heh, go back to The Sims. Kid, I'll be too busy playing the last real game ever made. Dr. Kawashima's brain training. How old is your brain? Gamers when they hear classical music. Gamers when they hear classical music, but it's a video game original soundtrack. Gaming back in the day. The TV remote. 10-year-old me. 20 hours of sleep and 4 hours of gaming. 20 hours of gaming and 4 hours of sleep. Me on weekends. Counter-Strike fans, when they strike the counter, I don't know, never played it. Gamers who know what is about to happen. Overhyped games, unfinished, bugs, glitches, a perfectly working in-game store, and a battle pass. Gamers who pre-ordered. Okay, time to relax. Boots up extremely stressful game. You wouldn't get it. When someone plays one of my favorite games after my recommendation, but doesn't enjoy it, you were just playing it wrong. A guide to online gaming. We are supposed to be a unit. Snack my unit. When the boss you've been trying to beat for 2 hours doesn't drop enough loot for what you want, so you have to fight it again. When you make a friend on a server, but you got to go. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. This guy has no shame. It charges $60 bucks, but it has zero innovation. Actually, it costs $70, and I'll let you know my campaign lasts 4 full hours. Did you hear? $70 for a 4 hours campaign. What a ducking joke lol. Never ducked a girl. Never kissed a girl. Never talked to a girl. Xbox players. I like that at some point you can tell video game designers figured out that if you're going to put a dog in the game, you have to make it so people can pet the dog or else everyone is going to get really mad at you. If her Instagram profile says gamer, prepare to see no game content and a lot of tetan. Porting a legitimately fun indie game. Nintendo. Porting a shut ton of shovelware. Nintendo. People in PvP games be like, random insult, your mom. Some gamers be like, I hate the new games, so don't play them. I don't like the person I become whenever I have to enter my username and password using a TV remote. Oh shut. We are very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with all of you. Thank you, Sam Hauser. Next month be like. When you accidentally download the downloadable content instead of the game. When you both said goodnight to each other 2 hours ago and again see each other online. There will be no pirated games after 2 years, says 3DM Rounder. Ha 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 ha. It's all fun and games until the cops show up. When your custom character shows up in a cutscene. Me, he killed me completely fair. Also me, say it was lag. She sits in her room all day playing video games. I would love to have a boyfriend, but my video games are more important. Modified video game controller snacks blood from your arm each time you lose. Dark Souls. Prepare to die edition. Duck yeah. Skyrim citizen law. Skyrim citizen game. When he tells you he hasn't spent a lot of time on Xbox tonight, but his hair tells you different. Dead. My hands look like this, so hers can look like this. When you have to delete a game to make storage for another. I'm sorry, little one. What you think Pokemon was 10 years ago versus what Pokemon actually was 10 years ago. RTX 4090, Cities, Skylines 2. When Paris Notre Dame Cathedral burnt down, an unlikely company stepped in to help. Ubisoft, the creators of video game Assassin's Creed, had mapped the cathedral for their game and offered their plans and expertise to help rebuild the iconic building, as well as €500,000 to help with the restoration and reconstruction. Siri, who bought this? Me explaining the entire lore of Skyrim. The random popular girl that has to work with me. My friend carrying the game. Me getting carried. Easy. boy, 9. So obsessed with gaming. He plays for 6 hours a day. Gamers. Are you kidding me? That's insultingly low. No one. Games in Germany. When my cousins come over. Nuketown 2024. Me dying in a video game. Why is it, when something happens, it is always you three? Lag. Quackers. Bullshit. Melee fans vs Brawl enjoyers. Emulators? Really? Man of your PC specs. It's a peaceful life. When I lose in Mario Kart, but still need to finish the lap. Sadly go-karts. Predatory monetization. Surprise mechanics aimed at young children. Gamers. AAA devs frequently releasing buggy unfinished games requires a 4090 to run. And at full price. Gamers. $9.99 horror, sibling drama, cannibalism, satanic ritual visual novel game. Gamers. Insist. Gamers. You better watch your mouth. How I feel looking at the after game stats when I've consistently been the worst player on the team for an hour straight.